Hey, how's it going everybody? Welcome to Freebeat, where I post new music-related content every single day, so if that sounds good to you, hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell, let's get started. So today we've once again got the Arturia Keystep 37, except today we are pairing it with the Korg NTS-1. I've got them hooked up via 5-pin MIDI, which means that the Keystep is controlling the NTS-1, and I want to show you guys a little bit about chord mode on the Keystep 37. Now you might be thinking, well hang on, how are you going to show off a chord mode on a monophonic synth? And just wait, because Arturia's got a really neat feature on the chord mode of the Keystep 37 that works really well with the NTS-1. So at its core, chord mode allows you to basically hit a key, and as long as you're controlling a synthesizer that supports polyphonic play, you know, in theory, it'll just play the chord that you'd like. You can turn on chord mode by just pressing the chord button as long as it's orange. All four of these knobs that normally control MIDI CC now control chord mode. And knob 1 controls your type of chord. So as I scroll through these, you can see we got access to a whole bunch of different chords here, which is nice. However, turning that knob does not play a chord since the NTS-1 is monophonic. It does change the note on a few of the different chord types, but nothing drastic or crazy. Now knob number 2 controls how many notes are actually in the chord. We can go from 2 all the way up to 16. Again, there's some interesting stuff that does, but it doesn't actually give us a full chord. Knob number 3 is pretty cool. What knob number 3 does is it ties velocity to the number of notes. So the softer we hit, the fewer notes are going to be in there. The harder we hit, the more notes are going to be in the chord. And again, I can't demonstrate any of this to you guys yet because the NTS-1 is monophonic. So now we get to knob 4, and this is where things get interesting. Knob 4 is the strum knob. What that is going to do is spread those notes out like we're strumming through them on like a guitar or something like that. And the NTS-1 does work with this. So let me show you what I mean. Let's pick a chord type. Let's just pick a sustained chord. Let's say there's going to be 6 notes in our chord. Not going to worry about velocity sensitivity to the number of notes right now. And strum, we can either have a negative value, which means we're going to strum from top to bottom, or we can have a positive value, which means we're going to strum from bottom to top. So let's do that. Let's just set it to like 50-ish, 49, sure. Now listen to this. See how that works? Very cool. The closer we get to 0, the faster that goes. Until it's almost like a portamento effect. A little scoop into it. If we max it out, it goes pretty slow. So if we increase number 2 here, knob number 2, the notes knob, let's increase it to 16. Let's set our strum to 30. What's nice is you can watch the LEDs too. And it'll let you switch octaves as well. So let's change our strum to a negative value now. How cool is that? So let's go ahead here and get some effects on our NTS-1. Let's just go, boom, straight to cathedral reverb. Just like that, you guys can see where this little combo here can get pretty exciting. Some delay. Very cool. Sounds really nice. And of course we can change this even further. We can change our chord type. So that's just octave. You can program your own as well, which is really nice. So I'm not a trained professional keyboardist or music theorist or anything. So I'm just kind of playing notes and changing the chord type. But if you know what you're doing, you can really take this thing to a crazy level, and it's pretty fun to just mess around with, honestly, and just see what you can come up with. Let's turn up the velocity into notes option here. I'll show you how this works. Let's pick a chord type here. Just a basic minor chord. Here we go. So let's set the notes to 8. So I'm going to press the key lightly. So we got what? We got 5 notes there. Now I'm going to press it hard. There's clearly 8 notes. I'm going to get our delay going a little better here. Yeah, so cool. So there we go, just a little bit of a mess around session there. Again, I am not a keyboard player by any means, but if someone like me can just sit here and have fun messing around, that means you can too. And in terms of just finding new, sonic possibilities and things that get you excited and get you ready to, either pop into the DAW or pull out anything that allows you to arrange and write music, even the sequencer on here, this is a great tool for maybe hearing some sounds that you wouldn't normally just go to. Everybody's got their go-to thing where they pull up a set of keys and they just, even if you aren't a keyboard player like me, there's always some kind of lick that you sit down and play, or some, style of chord progressions that you always tend to gravitate to. This could be a really good way to break out of that, even with something as simple as the Korg NTS-1. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you did, go ahead and leave a like on it. If not, you can leave a dislike. That's okay too. Doesn't hurt my feelings, just makes me try that much harder next time. Either way, be sure to hit that subscribe button, ring that notification bell. Thank you so much for being here. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Bye.